Hi, it's Ellie at the National Brain Tumor Society, where all year round, we are advocating for more federal funding for brain tumor research. And this year, like every year, you, our advocates, have been our partners in helping raise the voice of the brain tumor community and advocating for our public policy agenda. With a lot in the news right now, we wanted to take just a couple minutes to go over what's happening right now and what we're focused on since Head to the Hill. First, we continue to advocate for medical research funding from the National Institutes of Health and from the Department of Defense through what is called the appropriations process. The White House offered its budget proposal recently, which unfortunately called for reducing funding to biomedical research. However, these White House budget blueprints are just that. They're non-binding, as is Congress's responsibility to fund the government. As Congress begins putting together what it wants in the actual spending bills, we continue to make the case here in the Capitol that it's critical to our cause that bipartisan support for increased brain tumor research and funding is a top priority. At the same time, you've likely heard about the other major piece of legislation working its way through Congress, which has been dubbed the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. This bill concerns many important issues that Americans care about, so let's take a couple seconds to talk about them. After a lot of debate, the House passed its version of this bill on May 22nd. It has now moved to the Senate, where it could undergo major changes before it is put to a vote. One major provision that's being hotly contested is a set of proposed changes to healthcare programs, including Medicaid and Affordable Care Act subsidies. Like many others, we're concerned about the potential impacts of these policies. So along with coalition partners, we advocated for Medicaid and Affordable Care Act subsidies to remain strong, stable, and available to those who rely on it to access the brain tumor care that they need. Inside this big bill is also the Accelerating Kids Access to Care Act, a bill that we fought for in the last two Congresses that would help children who are on Medicaid access specialty providers who are out of state. This is essential for kids to access expert pediatric neuro-oncologists and to access clinical trials. This is in the House-passed bill, and we hope it stays when the House and the Senate come together. We are not sure when the One Big Beautiful Bill Act will be voted on in the Senate, or if it will then need to go back to the House afterwards. But our team continues to follow updates and any potential impacts on the brain tumor community. Finally, we're pushing forward with the BRAIN Act, which would ensure more reliable and robust federal funding for brain tumor research, as well as establish other policies that support and serve the brain tumor community. Since Head to the Hill, it has picked up 13 new co-sponsors, thanks to you. This landmark bill has some momentum, and we have to keep that going this summer and fall to keep adding co-sponsors and more champions to this bill. So across appropriations, the budget reconciliation process, and the BRAIN Act, we're continuing to advocate for the brain tumor community to get its public policy priorities met this year. If you want to help boost our message, visit our Action Alerts page to send messages to your representative in Congress today, and keep checking this channel for any upcoming advocacy opportunities, such as new action alerts and the chance to participate and advocate from your state. Thank you for everything that you do to move our mission forward and amplify the voice of the brain tumor community.